Hi guys, so this is the next episode of TNA. Sorry I was taking about 2 weeks to do another episode. I've just been busy doing different stuff. Mainly working, mainly also just doing stuff. At the same time, I'm also trying to do the Juggernaut save. It's taking a bit longer. Basically, what I'm going to do is do go probably until the last 3 episodes, last 3 matches or something like that, and then also I'm also going to try and do, hopefully when my days are off, starting from today, well, particularly tomorrow, try and do as many videos as I can, in the same thing, which will hopefully be good. Just like multiple different videos, or as many as I can do before I start getting tired, and then upload them all and then have them on different days. So okay, good. Anyway, guys, so starting off, we have Justin Hill and Tomko defeat the House of the Angel 3. I kind of accidentally revealed what that was supposed to be. But anyway, that match wasn't particularly good. Also, the Wolf Rising storyline has advanced, but actually lost heat. Then we have Sting basically comes across AJ Styles and says, "Tonight, AJ, I've handpicked your opponents for tonight. It'll be you versus the Amazing Red in a championship crash match. Basically, non-title for both. And if Red wins the match, he will face you next week for the belt in a Ultimate X match. Good luck, champ." Sting was off with Styles being puzzled for a second before having a grin on his face. Now that's a great opponent tonight. Before heading towards his locker room to get ready for the match, suddenly a mystery person is watching Styles for a second before heading towards Foley's office. Then we basically have the number 1 contenders tournament. Now, obviously, don't see the VK Championship. Basically, I just wanted this to be the thing. So ignore the VK Championship. So the participants will be Kurt Angle, Christopher Daniels, Rhino, Abyss, D'Angelo Nero, Matt Morgan, Hernandez, and Samoa Joe. And as you can see by the arrangement of the matches, so it'll be Kurt Angle versus Daniels, Rhino versus Biz, De Niro versus Morgan, and then Hernandez versus Joe for the first round tonight. Then we basically have Wilder and Sarita basically defending their Knockouts tag team titles by defeating Daphne and Alyssa Flash. Then we have the other side of this Wolf Rising starting storyline, where Wolf and Tourney defeat the Young Bucks, with Wolf pinning Matt Jackson with a Jawbreaker Lariat. AKA is really, basically his one that he did it ROH as well. Or I think he also did it in a few of the Angle matches too. Next up, we have a 5-way to determine the number contender towards the X Division title, which Homicide wins. So Homicide will face off against Amazing Red at hopefully Genesis. Depending on what happens later tonight and if Red actually manages to win the world title, if he manages to beat AJ tonight. I don't know what is... Oh yeah. Basically, what I've done is I basically changed Jay Lethal's One, because honestly, it's a new era of TNA. I kind of want to change Jellyfall from the Macho Man, Macho Madness gimmick, just because it's gone a bit stale in TNA at this period, and obviously in real life, he actually went from that gimmick. So I'm mostly going to do that. Also, Conspiracy's Creed isn't here either, just because I wanted it to be a 5-way, like, very good 5-way. So yeah. Why did Homicide beat Kiyoshi, though? I didn't want that to happen. Anyway, then we have basically backstage in the World Elite locker room. Young is warming up for his title open challenge later tonight, before Wolf and Terry walk in, with Wolf looking very pleased with himself for them beating the Young Bucks. Or Desmond, you and Terry are a good team together, but I've spoken to Foley, and next week you're in a handicap match against the Young Bucks. If you win, then I'll continue letting you in my World Elite. Young walks out of the locker room with Wolf being annoyed and walks off before the camera cuts to Terry, who's outside the locker room, knocks out cold with no indication of who his attacker is. Basically, Terry just do random stuff next week. So we have our first match booked for next week, which will be a 1-2 handicap match. Where are they? Young Buckies facing off against Desmond Wolf, and boom. Obviously, it's not going to be 10 minutes. Just saying that. Not going to be 10 minutes. Then we have basically a 6 knockout tag match. Tara, Alexa Thatcher, who's basically sort of a fill-in, like knockout. And then also Roxy taking on the Beautiful People. Tara defeating Lisa Von Erich with a Widow's Peak. Obviously, just, normal stuff. And then, after Tara's team wins, Angelina Love debuted her perfect body gimmick, got a initial rating of awful. That's not good. So Tara's team wins against the Beautiful People. Angelina Love is then seen on the ramp, signaling her return to TNA, with Beautiful People cheering her, before Love then slowly walks into the back, with the Beautiful People looking confused, before the camera cuts backstage. Then, alright, so definitely Delirious is not going to be a road agent. So then basically, backstage in the locker room, Freddy is looking over and then signing contracts with Jeremy Borash, and his TNA employee in the background, basically just a generic person. Signing up the divisional contracts with the new people who have signed before, because there is more people, including Angelina Love. Soja B makes sure to have all the contracts be put in the divisions they sign for, like basically just starting to put stacks on. They will start debuting Next Impact onwards, although Foley then looks at the mysterious person. Would you like to debut tonight? Excellent! Now go out to the ring when you want to make your presence known. I want you to start your TNA career off with a bang! And then segment ends. Then we go into Eric Young basically deciding to issue a open challenge. A few minutes later, debuting Tyler Black, who in real life right now is, of course, Seth Rollins, stepped out onto the ramp and accepts the challenge. And basically, this is what Young's going to do, like basically just do global title challenges. With him defeating Tyler Black with a wheelbarrow neckbreaker to be defense number 2 of his global title. I believe he faced off against, am I in Shark Boy? I think. I think it might have been Shot Boy. Basically, he made a defense, I think, on Explosion or Impact. I can't remember exactly. But basically, this, I lost heat. Damn it! Then we basically have Bimini facing off against the Machine Guns in a best of, I think, either 3 or 5 series. I'm not sure. Because I do. So the World Tag Team titles are obviously going to be Team 3D versus British Invasion at Genesis, but I don't know if I want to put the team that wins that against one of these teams right now. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure, to be honest. Anyway, then we go into Brother Raid facing off against Doug Williams, where Doug Williams wins, and then Terry distracts Ray for the victory. Just remembered that I put Rob Terry in this. It would be confusing to have Rob Terry just randomly interfere. Basically, I booked this like in a week in advance, which is stupid. Then we have Samoa Joe facing off against Hernandez. Joe defeats Hernandez in 5:33 by submission with a cookie and a clutch. Basically, we had Matt Morgan basically running an attack Hernandez. Basically, I'm going to probably do a Morgan versus Hernandez feud as well, which I definitely need to do for the build up to the next video. This match got the crowd hotter, that's very good. Then we have a Rhino defeating Abyss in 6:17 by putting forward with a pile driver. Also, we saw Stu Richards running and Raven attack as well. Basically setting up a Extreme division, which obviously probably not gonna have Abyss like change the name to the Extreme title. Probably think of something else. It might end up being that, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, that's our second World Heavyweight title shot. Then, oh my god, Jeff Hardy comes down and fights all three of them off, saving Abyss from a serious beating. Basically, after the match, basically putting him in there too. How did he get an adequate gimmick? What? That doesn't make any sense. That actually doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Jeff Hardy's in the company, and then we also have De Niro defeating Morgan after Hernandez basically cost him the match. Then we have our semi-main event, which is Kurt Angle defeating Christopher Daniels by pinfall with a Angle Slam or Olympic Slam. Oh, that is 76. Oh, that's actually very good. That's very good. Then we have our main event where the Amazing Red defeats AJ Styles by putting forward with a red eye. So that means next week it will be, in our main events, it will be a one Ultimate X match, which I believe is... I believe it's not high instant, I don't think. No. I'm trying to think what it's called. Barbed wire? No. Weapon on a pole? No. There's definitely one that said like wire match or something. There's Lucha Libre, which is kind of similar. There we go, guys. I might have to do it in my own time, perhaps. This is not high instant. No, it's not high instant. Not light tube, not a mud wrestling match, not a scaffold match, not a street fight, not a strap match. Honestly, I'll probably have to go for mine. which is pretty much not a particularly good type of one that I've done. Basically, I've just sort of put it like this. So yeah, you'll have to do that. So ignore the people that are on there. Let's switch on to that. So we have got AJ Styles facing off against the Amazing Red. Very good. Tournament match also will be for the World Heavyweight title. Do that. Boom, boom. Yes, I know. Oh, for God's sake. That's me as well. That's like my person. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Please like, subscribe, and comment. We've increased our popularity in 24 regions. That is actually very, very good. So yeah. Basically what I'm going to do is similar to how I normally do it with uploading episodes, is basically upload it first without a thumbnail and then make a thumbnail later on. So I've got basically on this database Friday, which is the SmackDown. Basically I've sort of thought about a lot of stuff over the last 2 weeks since our last videos. Basically, obviously I'm going to do this. I'm also going to do the Journeyman. I'm also thinking of doing a current day either AEW or ROH. Perhaps, like, or maybe Lucha Underground Reborn. I'm not sure. Basically, kind of like something where it's current day. I'm also trying to go back to doing all of my Mass Exodus mod, which is basically where all of the promotions wrestlers sort of leave, and then basically they're sort of free agents. Now, the one bad thing about that is obviously the sort of wait time, like loading times each day for that. Specifically, the first days is going to be impossible for some people to do, which is the reason why I sort of paused making that, and also not having time for that. Then also pretty much trying to play as many games as I have as possible, because basically by my door I basically have like a ton of Xbox 360 games, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, which I both have over there, and also on my actual PC, also a load of emulator games. I can see down here with like RetroArch, and then also like PS SX2, Dolphin, and then also this is where I pretty much can choose different things. I've also got GOG, EA Access, which I sometimes use, obviously Steam, and then basically just all of these different things. So basically I am going to try and play as many stuff as possible. And I think maybe starting from my first video of that, which will probably be hopefully uploaded on the Monday, I think. Maybe. I'm looking 4 till 8 for the weekend. So maybe after I finish work, come back, have tea, then just start basically doing a ton of different stuff. If I can. If I'm too tired, probably not. Then on Monday, so I think I'm off Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think I'm off those days, depending on if the manager hasn't changed anything around. But hopefully gonna start like doing a ton of different stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Comment down below on any matches that you would like me to do, any storylines overall, any potential wrestlers you want me to sign, anything like that. Just let me know in the comment section down below. So it's going to be SmackDown for this series next time. And then pretty much we've got another 2 weeks until basically the PPVs for both obviously Genesis and the Royal Rumble. I've already thought the Royal Rumble basically having around, let's see, we've got SmackDown, Raw, ECW, SmackDown, Raw, ECW, SmackDown. So that's 7, right? Yeah, 7 because there's 3. So basically, 7. So basically, 14 wrestlers. I'm gonna have basically win qualification to get in the Royal Rumble, and then basically the other 15 will basically just be, kind of just thrown in there as surprises. The only thing, though, is the fact that, obviously, this is a booking sim, so basically you won't actually see the amount of people that are actually going to be a part of it, or the surprises, or the winner, or the runner-up, or anything like that. Which is a bit annoying. But anyway. Okay, guys, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I've already said that 10 times. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.